Hey everybody, today we are looking at a roof that has 2 layers of shingles on it. So it is a good looking roof, really not that old, probably 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. But what the issue is when we do 2 layers of shingles, that's what we're talking about. We're going to show you what we've got. We've got 2 layers of shingles and the issues that can come across with 2 layers of shingles. So the issues are typically going to be where the flashings are. So along this wall of flashing, there should be what's called step flashing. And that step flashing will go underneath the shingles. About right here is where you should see it when you lift the shingle up, and it will go up and behind the siding. So because it does not have step flashing on the top layer of shingles, you're still relying on the step flashing from the first layer of shingles. So as water comes down the siding and goes into the J channel of the siding, right here where the J channel ends, that's just pouring water underneath this top layer of shingles. You're relying on the flashings that are still there with the first layer of shingles. And now that there's another layer of shingles there, you've got nail holes. It's going to cause leaks. It's going to cause all kinds of problems. This is not the recommended way to do 2-layer shingles. At Stones River Roofing, we don't ever do a second layer of shingles. It's a short-term gain, long-term loss. Another issue that we see with 2 layers of shingles is, if you're going to be lazy roofing, you're going to be lazy. How you do one thing is how you do everything. And unfortunately, they didn't replace the flashings or the pipe boots. So we've got several issues with that. So another issue that we see with 2 layers of shingles, of course, this roof has ridge vent, so it should have adequate ventilation. It's also got the vented soffits, so you should have plenty of intake and outtake. But one issue that we see is blistering. So these are all bubbles that are coming from the shingles being overheated and not having a good way to cool. So not only are we missing step flashing along this wall, we also have bubbles from blisters from the shingles overheating on this roof. You can also see areas where it very well could be from the construction of the building, where there's a row of raised up shingles, and it's from the plywood. Anytime you do a new roof, you want to make sure you've got a good nailable surface, a good flat surface, to nail the new shingles to get the most out of that investment.